choosing yourself isn't about becoming cold. It's about finally realizing you've been outsourcing your worth to people who've never knew how to hold it. Hey, love. Welcome to the Solo Woman Collective. The space I wish I had when I was losing myself in love and calling it loyalty. Okay. I'm LaQuanta McIntyre. And as you see, I changed the name because it used to be The Road to Success. Now it's called The Solo Woman Co-Guide. But yes, again, my name is LaQuanta McIntyre. I am the creator of the Detachment Diary, as well as Unmarried, Single, and Childless. Okay, we are just a whole little brand house around here. You feel me? But the main objective for this channel, guys, if you ever stayed too long, begged for clarity, or forgot who you were while trying to be enough, you are not alone. You are not alone. You know why? Because you were just in the middle of your becoming. You are just in the middle of becoming. And this space right here, I built it for that moment. Just for that moment. So come on in. Come let me love on you a little bit. Let your big sister bring you back to life. So today's video, guys, is about what it means choosing yourself. And this is what I want you to know. Choosing yourself, it equals sovereignty. It is not selfishness, okay? So I'm just going to break a few points down. I'm not going to make this video too long. But somewhere along the line, we were taught that self-sacrifice was a badge of honor. That being chosen meant abandoning ourselves slowly in pieces. But choosing yourself is spiritual strategy. It's saying, I trust my no just as much as I used to beg for someone yes. Guys, when I tell you, this hits home for me, because it used to be so hard for me to tell someone no, because I was like, oh, they're not gonna like me. He's gonna go to the next girl. But that is not the case. When you learn how to tell someone no and not overstep a boundary, it makes that person desire you more. And it makes you unforgettable. Truth be told, it really does make you unforgettable. Let's get into point two. Point two. So here are real life signs that you are starting to choose you. You know you are choosing yourself when you stop waiting. You stop waiting. Not just waiting for him to get it together, but waiting for closure. Waiting for their version of the truth and waiting to feel ready. Real self-choosing sounds like this, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, and trust me, I know this because this is me. This is me, y'all. This is what it sounds like. I don't need one more text to validate what I already know. I don't need one more text to validate what I already know. I can love them and still walk away. So all of that, I need closure, sis. We are getting rid of the closure today. We are getting rid of closure today. Closure does nothing but keeps you in a spiral. I'm gonna be honest, because whenever you go seeking for clarity, a lot of times we feel more hurt after what their response was, because 9 times out of 10 it was a lie to keep you at bay, or they're just going to be completely emotionally unavailable. So please do not seek closure, okay? Let's get into point 3, what it means to emotionally unsubscribe. Emotional unsubscription isn't loud. Let's be clear. All of that Facebook, announcement, it doesn't always come with a final text or dramatic goodbye. Sometimes it's just waking up and realizing you don't owe anyone another explanation for why you need peace. You don't owe that to that man, sis. Y'all, I'm sorry. I know I'm being extra dramatic, but you do not owe that to that man. You don't like these are steps to choosing you. Like choosing you, y'all, is literally choosing you. Let me just get a little personal with you, okay? So y'all, I did, and stay tuned because I'm going to make this available to all of you. But I had the pleasure of doing a self-evaluation. I did like a little quiz assessment, guys, because I've really been studying attachment styles. Your attachment style really does affect the way that you show up in relationships. It affects the way that you show up for yourself. It affects the way you talk to people. Like it affects so much. And there's a few different attachment styles. You have the secure attachment, the anxious attachment, you have the discouraged attachment. Oh my gosh, y'all, I am forgetting the other one. Please forgive me. If it comes to me, I will let you know. But there's a few different attachment styles. There's a fourth one, and I apologize, I cannot remember it, y'all. But it's good to do this test because this test really, really will help you understand why you're holding on to that man, or why you're holding on to that woman, or why you treat your kids the way you do, or your parents or your family members. And the goal is to get to a secure attachment style, okay? A secure attachment style means that you are balanced across the board, okay? You have boundaries, you know how to love, you don't have trust issues. It's not saying that, hey, I'm coming into a situation and I trust everything that you say and do. No, it's not saying that. But it's just saying I'm going to come into the situation and give you the benefit of the doubt. And if you do anything to lose that trust, I know where the door is. Okay? It's no reckoning and begging and pleading with me. Okay, so you don't have to be like a hard ass or nothing like that and send somebody packing at the first mistake. We have grace with this as a secure attachment. You have grace. However, you know your limits. That's why it is so important to go ahead and set up those boundaries. Get those boundaries set up, ladies. Like, you need to create a non-negotiable, but make sure that it's not like unrealistic. Of course, we don't want unrealistic around here, okay? But anyway, so I did the quiz, and it was amazing to see that I've done so much work on myself and so much healing that I ranked as a secure attachment. Meaning, if I date a man today or get married tomorrow, and this is not to say there's more healing there's not more that needs to be done, because we can always do more. But if I date a man and get married tomorrow, I am secure in myself as a human being enough where I can have a safe and whole, healthy relationship. And that is why whenever you get to that space, you cannot date someone who's not equally yoked, because they will completely they won't mesh with you. Let's just put it like that. Okay, when you are secure, it's so easy for you to see the imbalance. Okay, when you get healed, it's easy for you to spot an unhealed person. You don't even have to be in a relationship with them. You could just tell the signs because you did so much work on yourself. You feel me? So I say all that to say this, I wasn't always a secure attachment, y'all. Like, once upon a time, I was an anxious attachment. I felt like I had to know where you were. I had to know like what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was clingy. But that was because I had strong trust issues, and it came from childhood issues. And this is majority of y'all. The reason why you move the way you move in your relationships is due to childhood trauma. Let's just be clear. It is due to childhood traumas. That is why if you're in a toxic relationship right now, you need to get up out that relationship now. I don't care what nobody say when they be trying to tell you, oh, you gotta keep dating, don't isolate yourself. No, you need to isolate yourself, especially if you've never been like single and you've never did the work, because this is where your greatest work is gonna come in. It is absolutely hard to work on yourself in chaos. How can you work on yourself in chaos and your brain is spiraling you from here to there? That is so hard to do. That is why you need to isolate yourself. It is going to hurt. It's going to feel lonely, but it's going to be so empowering and so helpful for you. So, guys, I'm just going to say this. If this is hitting your spirit, like, you know you've been living on pause. I created something just for this exact moment in a woman's life. Well, actually, it's in the works. It's still in the works, okay? So it ain't dropped yet, but it's coming this fall. It's called the Detachment Diary. It's a 30-day emotional reset designed to help you detox, declutter, and detach without losing yourself in the process. And it is coming very, very soon. Very soon. Yeah, I've been working so hard on this because I am so passionate about this. And you have, I'm gonna bring a video about what inspired this, y'all, but trust me, I feel your pain because I've been through it in real time. So you don't need closure, like I said. You just need structure, a spine, and a safe space to come home to yourself. And that's what we're building over here, sis. That is what we're building over here at the Detachment, at the Solo Woman Collective. That is what we are building over here, okay? We're not worrying about, oh, baby, I'm sorry this, I'm sorry that. No. Somebody channel heard it all before by Sunshine Anderson. So if this resonated with you, please subscribe to the channel. Drop a heart in the comments if you're learning to choose yourself in silence. And if you want first access to the Detachment Diaries, message me below. We can't DM here on YouTube. I wish we can, but just leave a message below and say diary. Okay, say diary below. I love you. Your peace is not up for negotiation anymore, sis. It's just not. And if you want to keep empowering yourself, please watch this next video coming up on your screen. Let's heal together. Peace out.